This is Marty, WD9GYM, and this is my latest project with the HobbyPCB RS-UV3 programmable radio board. And the equipment here today is the RS-UV3 programmable radio. You use it like a normal radio with a microphone, and you can transmit on all the ham bands with it. We have an iPhone, which is actually the controlling characteristic controlling device of all of this equipment. Changes to the radio functions such as transmit frequency, receive frequency, the private line tone or PL tone, frequency, and storing that information in channel mode. We have up to 20 channels that can be stored all on your iPhone, and what the iPhone does is uses Bluetooth to speak to an Arduino board via this Bluetooth card here. And we have a display on the Arduino board that looks similar to the iPhone, which measures the receive signals coming from the UV3 and passes information from the Arduino board to the display so that it matches what we have on the iPhone. But the purpose of this video is to show you how the iPhone application actually works. Okay, we've moved over to the simulator because it'll be a little bit easier to demonstrate it with a larger picture than using an actual iPhone, but it does work on the iPhone through the Bluetooth. Here is our basic interface display information. We have set this up so there are up to 20 channels. CH stands for channel. You can press the down arrow, it'll go back to channel 20, which is the highest channel. Nothing's stored in there, but we can go to upward arrow and you'll see channel 1 comes up, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. You can also press the memory channel and it will go forward one channel at a time. See that there's nothing stored in 5. This is what the basic application comes with. You can put whatever you want in any of these channels, change the values for example. So let's go to the next channel, which is blank, and we'll show you how you change the receive frequency. I'm going to press on the frequency enter key, which is down the lower left, and of course it lights up red with showing you the digits as you will key them in. So I will key in something like 146 8.880 megahertz. Now that happens to be in the 2 meter ham band, and it is also the transmitting frequency of a local repeater, and repeaters have their receivers on a different frequency, so my transmit frequency has to be set for that, and repeaters have a certain offset based on the band. So you can press this repeater offset and it will automatically calculate the receive frequency. Now many repeaters require a PL tone, called private line, or which must be transmitted by the transmitter, and it's at a certain frequency. So we can change the tone frequency of the private line by pressing the tone button, and now press the up and down arrows, and we go through a series of different tones up and down. There's about 50 different tones that are standards. That's a local standard right there, 107.2 Hertz, and you press the tone frequency and it's locked in. Now the receiver or the transceiver has the tone off, so it's not going to transmit any. So to change that mode, we press the SQ mode for a squelch mode or tone, whether it's going to be for transmitting, or if you want to set your receiver up so that it only receives signals with this tone on it. You can press it again, set it up for receive. Again, it cycles through off, transmit, receiver. The squelch is a setting that says how strong a signal do I need to open up the receiver. And you press this squelch where it's lit up at the bottom to squelch, and it opens that up, and you can change values from 0 to 9 in that range, and that's what the transceiver takes. And press squelch again. And over here we have volume, and you can change the volume of the receiver up and down, and click the volume again, and it does it. Locks it up and sends it over. None of these other buttons work except when you're entering frequencies on the transmit and receive. The decimal point does not work because it's automatically calculated by the application. CWID is not been programmed yet, and probably won't be, because there isn't a lot of need. But there is some, and I will be programming it probably in a future release. The memory store automatically sends whatever the current channel is and all its characteristics over to the Arduino, and again they're passed on to the UV3. And that's how the application works. And there you go. Again, this is Marty, WD9GYM 73s, and hope you enjoyed the video.